Yes, that is right. And I'm really excited because for today's video, we are going to Mount of Olives and the Gethsemane.
Turn left.
We are riding a tram right now, which is very convenient. And then sa station kung saan kami bababa, we are going to ride a bus going naman to Mount Olives.
העירייה, البلدية, סיטי هول.
נא לא לשכוח חפצים אישיים ברכבת. يرجى عدم ترك الأغراض الشخصية في القطار. Please do not forget personal belongings on the train.
But before going to the bus station, nakiusap talaga ako kay kuya na we really need to visit the nearest mall kasi sobrang lamig at yung jacket ko hindi siya enough. So I really need to buy something. Yung apat na letra na nakita niyo sa screen right now, yan ang una kong gasto sa Israel. Actually, pagkababa pa lang namin ng bus, I'm really containing myself because I'm really super excited to explore Mount of Olives. Kasi nababasa ko lang siya sa Bible, but right now, I can really see it with my two eyes kung gaano siya kaganda. So as the term suggests, of course, Mount of Olives, dahil maraming olives, kaya siyang Mount of Olives. So I think given naman na yun. So ngayon, habang nag-explore kami, actually, nung una, hindi namin maintindihan kung ano yung mga nakikita namin. But eventually, upon doing some research, it is actually a cemetery. So, itong spot na to, sinasabi nila na if you have a grave on Mount of Olives, this is a thing for the people living in this country. Why? Because, ang sabi nila, though it will cost so much money for them, naniniwala sila na sa Kidron Valley at the foot of the Mount of Olives, this is the place where the last judgment will take place. And the mount itself will then split into two once the Messiah comes. So that's why most of them are really wanting to really have a spot sa cemetery ng Mount of Olives. Kasi syempre, kung mas malapit ka nga naman, parang it's a first line because resurrection will begin at the Mount of Olives. Eh. So, upon checking, sabi nila, there is about 150,000 plus or baka mas marami na yan na number of tombs doon na nakalagay. And most importantly, life stories ng bawat mga tao nakalagay doon. After exploring the cemetery, we are now going to the Church of All Nations, which is also known as the Church or the Basilica of the Agony, which is next to the Garden of Gethsemane.
بدور العربية. شو قالوا ما عجبهم ليش؟ لا عجبهم بس
Just entering the Garden of Gethsemane makes me feel so very overwhelmed because this is one of the important places that I read in the Bible. Well, for me, one of the important places. This is where Jesus took Peter, James, and John and he invited them to pray with him because his soul is very overwhelmed with sorrow to the point of death. This is where narinig natin yung verses na the spirit is willing but the body is weak. This is also the place where Jesus fell on the ground and prayed and mentioned, Abba Father, he said, everything is possible for you. Take this cup from me, yet not what I will, but what you will. This is also the place where Jesus was betrayed by Judas, and the same place as well where Judas' ear was cut off and eventually healed by Jesus. This is the place where Jesus was arrested, and right after that, we know what happened. Yung lahat ng pinagdaanan ni Jesus after he was arrested up until the crucifixion.
Сделаем общую фотографию напротив, да? Давайте вдвоем. Сейчас.
Then sabi nila, this is the actual place daw kung saan si Jesus nag-pray, and at the same time kung saan din siya na-arrest. Ayan. If these olive trees or these trees can just really speak, I just really want to ask them to describe how Jesus is praying on that particular night. How is he really communicating himself towards God? Which reminds me or helps me to realize na I really need to improve my prayer life. I really need to spend time. I really need my body and the spirit to be in one, to really spend time in pouring out myself in front of God through prayer. So I think yan yung babaunin ko pag alis ko dito sa Garden of Gethsemane.
Vlogger yan eh.
Vlogger, sige mag-ikot-ikot ka muna. Sasagot ako pa naman.
Napakalamig po talaga. Lamig. Happy. So, punta kami dun.
Well, technically, halos parehas lang din naman ng view kanina. But by this time lang, mas kita mo lang yung buong Mount of Olives plus the other cities or other places sa mismong Jerusalem. So, mas ma-appreciate mo lang yung ganda ng place at saka yung how it was really formed. Ayan, so actually, Israel is not part of my travel bucket list just because hindi ko na picture out talaga yung sarili ko na makakapunta rito because of so many things that siguro I will talk on the next few vlogs. Pero I'm really happy and thank you ka na lang talaga, Lord. Diba? So, maraming salamat for the privilege and opportunity that I was able to really visit this particular country. It's really something that I will really treasure. At syempre, nakakita tayo ng pinto. Kahinaan ko po talaga ang pinto. Kaya kailangan ko siyang makita, matitigan. At syempre, kailangan ko ng souvenir. Kaya meron tayong mga... At syempre, picture with my tea group leader. And one of my favorite pictures that I would like to share as well.
A few moments later.
Yes, bumalik po kami sa mall para kumain. Pero, marami kami nakita. Pero I'll leave the story na lang mismo dito sa vlog na ito. So, it's dinner time and here sa Israel, tinatap na lang po sa mga terminals yung debit card or credit card and you just need to select the options that you want for your food. So, this will be the first lamb here in Israel. Yay! But for now, maraming salamat for watching the video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, feel free to comment, and I hope you can also subscribe. And see you again in our next vlog.
We're currently right now in
Masada.
Masada?
Masada.
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 We are currently in Masada National Park. To be honest, nakakapagod siya kasi ganyan. Puro stair. Lord, thank you po. Thank you so much. But in the end, it's the same endpoint. And I'm proud that I am able to achieve the same place